Hello, buddy. Welcome to the United Fund. Yes, Luke Shaw is injured. Yes, I just wanted to make this, a short video. And yeah, look, obviously, look, I mean, probably the video title will tell you why am I not already screaming. Well, I'm not really one of those people that start screaming, lose their voice, and then they have so much to say, but they can't scream anymore. So, look, I swear down, like, hearing that Luke Shaw's injured, it's just, like, you're not surprised, but you're actually pissed at the same time because how many times have we heard the same, like, legit injury just relate. When you think about injury and it talks about Man United, you think of Luke Shaw. You legit think of Luke Shaw. And it's just frustrating because, like, no one can tell me he's injury prone. He fucking is. I mean, what's even more bad is that you're almost thinking to yourself, well, Martinez is suspended, so Luke Shaw can fill that spot. Oh, wait, he's fucking injured. So that means we don't have a left-sided centre-back, and they ain't, obviously that you want that balance. You almost want a left-foot defender there. But of course, what a fucking surprise. And then obviously he tweets out saying, it's devastated. I mean, how many times have we heard that fucking word? It's devastated. Of course, it's devastated to have an injury. I can't relate having so many injuries when I was playing football. But to say it's devastated, like, come up with something new because it's the same shit. It's devastating. It's the low point of my career. You can't say low point because it's legit being about your Man United career and you keep having fucking injuries. Obviously, people that were against Mourinho saying that, oh, Mourinho, don't know about dislike, but he wasn't, I don't think he rated Luke Shaw like every other manager did at Man United. I mean, we always thought, even some fans, I think probably most fans at the time, was saying, Mourinho's wrong. Luke Shaw is such a great player when he's fit. Of course, injury is just, bad luck, unlucky. But with Luke Shaw's state, I just think to myself, like, it's time to move on. I've heard so many people say, 2014, 2024, and people still talking about Luke Shaw. I understand that now because it's been 10 years. And Luke Shaw's one of those players, and I kind of compare to Rashford. With Rashford, it's different because it's not about injury. For him, it's form. With Luke Shaw, it's about injury. We can't rely on players like Luke Shaw to come back when he's fit. Because Man United isn't a team to rely on players, to, wait for players till they come up. With Rashford's case, we're not waiting for Rashford or relying on Rashford to turn up. He should be doing that anyway. With Luke Shaw, it's almost like we're waiting for him. Oh, wow, if we get Luke Shaw, we're getting top 4. I mean, Luke Shaw has had more injuries than he's ever met goals. Yeah? He's had more injuries. I mean, I don't know what season would you say he had his most setback at. But every time Man United, we always make the excuse, Man United lost because we didn't have a left back. How many times are we going to say the same BS? We don't have a left back. Malacia just came back from injury. And I understand Man United not going active in the transfer window, but I think they should because they need a fucking left back. They need a left back. It's amazing because I even go to when Ten Hag's, we had Reguilon. He wasn't bad for us. I wouldn't say, oh, he's starting over Shaw. Fuck Malacia, we might as well sell him. No. He was okay for us. He was okay. He was decent. But then Ten Hag sells him because apparently the physios told him, oh, Luke Shaw, Malacia gonna come back. Guess what? Reguilon went to Brentford. Guess what? We had no fucking left back. We had no left back. To even rely on Luke Shaw, it's just amazing. It's been 10 years he's been, and we're still relying on Luke Shaw to come back fit. It's like enough's enough. United need a new left back, and obviously, there were rumours that Alphonso Davies was on the shortlist. Obviously, he's a free agent, and a player like Alphonso Davies saying, like, being like a free agent, you take him in a heartbeat. Now, obviously, I've heard some people say, "Oh, but he's not that guy." What if he flops? That's it. That's just it. Because you can't just say, like we keep saying, "Oh, what if Alphonso Davies flops?" But you're talking as if, "Oh my God, what?" Like it's the first time a player's gonna flop at United. So many players have flopped at United. So many. Di Maria, Anthony, Sancho, Lukaku. Trying to think. There's so many. Depay. Many more. So many players have flopped under United. But that doesn't mean, look, under this, look, the only reason I think you should go with Davies is because, I think he fits that wing-back role. Yes, with Shaw, you kind of want another left centre-back. That's why he's so versatile. He can play left-back, he can play centre. Obviously, in Amri's system, he would play left centre-back because, you might think he doesn't have the pace for that. But with Alphonso Davies, wing-back's a perfect role because he can defend and he can attack. In his younger days, he was a winger. I think, what was it, Charlotte Hornets? No, oh my God, I just said a basketball team. Fuck me. But I think, what's it called? Hornets. So Charlotte. It was an MLS team called Charlotte. In the youth academy, he used to play winger there, and now he's a left back, and you kind of consider himself a wing back anyway. He can attack. He can defend. He's pace. And I mean, if we look, I think he's one of those players that could keep, one of the best right wings quiet as well. If we had him, you kind of think him and Saka would be a good battle. Because I think when Arsenal played against Bayern, he did well. And doing that to Saka, making him, I wouldn't say ghost, but not letting him thrive, not letting him being in the game, So I'm not saying, oh, we should get him. It's a certainty. But obviously you got Real Madrid as well. Him being a free agent. Look, he can either pick Real Madrid, he can pick Man United. I know people say, oh, he would join Man United because of Lenny Euro. He could have joined Real Madrid, but he joined Man United. Look, who knows? All I'm saying is if Amrim is looking to, get some players in, my priority is getting fucking left back. We can't wait till the summer because Luke Shaw, again, is going to be fucking injured. We're waiting for Malacia to be fit. I did say in my match preview against Arsenal, play him. I know some people were saying, but he's not 100% fit. But who are you going to play? Because if you're going to play Dallo, don't be surprised if Saka cooks him. Not saying he won't cook Malacia, but I think Malacia would. I mean, I did say it against Liverpool when he started his first game. He actually did well against Salah. Why would he not do it against Saka? Yes, again, coming back from injury after 18 months. But he didn't do bad against Bodo Glimt. Yes, you can talk about that attacking ability. People say he can't cross to save his life. Of course, that's an area where you think he can improve in his game. But obviously, defending side, he can do it. Look, Luke Shaw is one of those players. We always talk about who's one of those people that we need to remove from the deadwood. We always say Rashford, Bruno, Maguire, Lindelof. And that's because these players have been at the club. But you kind of think to yourself, Luke Shaw doesn't even get talking about. It's almost because he's because he gets injured so much, he kind of gets irrelevant unless you talk about left back and then Luke Shaw comes to mind. Honestly, I think if Man United had the chance to get a left back in the January transfer window, it would be a fucking miracle. It would legit be a miracle. Look, obviously, look. Of course, it's not easy getting injured every time. Even I kind of there's also empathy for me. Obviously tweeting I'm saying, it's one of my lows, being injured every time. But you've been injury prone like this anyway since like your Man United career. I don't understand that. And obviously, look, Luke Shaw, I did say again, when Luke Shaw's fit, he's one of the best players in his position. It's a fact. You know? I mean, when I say about Alphonso Davies, people say, oh, I don't know about that. I think he's washed. It's amazing how people can say he's washed. You're saying it right, but you're saying to a wrong. You're saying it to a wrong player. Because if you want to talk about washed, I'm not going at Liverpool, but I think Liverpool should know this as well. If they really want to talk about washed, you should look at Andy Robertson. The Robertson everyone knew a few years ago. You think Robertson's been that guy? No, he isn't. No, he isn't. You know, we always say, oh, who's better between Trent or... It's almost like when... Who had a better season between Mane and Salah? It's almost like with Trent and Robertson. Robertson hasn't been himself for 3 fucking years. He hasn't been. The last time he actually had an amazing season, the Robertson we all know, is probably when they were trying to go for the quadruple or treble, whatever. After that, Liverpool had a shit season. Overall, it wasn't down to him, but even the team itself, they had a shit season. Then you go to next year thinking, it wasn't a bad season, but it wasn't the Robertson that people will know. And then you have this season giving 2 penalties away, not taking a doubt, but he even got cooked by Salah. I mean, not Salah, Saka. You know, we always talk about the best left backs in this league. You always talk about Robertson, Shaw, Cancelo. I'm trying to think. Well, I said those 4. I'm thinking to myself, well, where's that Robertson? You know? Everyone's saying, oh, he got cooked by Saka, all this. If that was the Robertson, I think Robertson would have kept Saka down. You know, in his prime. Look, obviously he's fucking 30. I'm not trying to say, oh, you're going to be in your prime for your whole career. All I'm saying is that when people talk something, it's right, but you have to address it to the right person. Say Alphonso Davies wash. I don't know if he... Look, just say you don't watch fucking Bundesliga. Just say that I don't watch Bundesliga, but I still know he's a great player. There was even a time in, 2021, 2022? You know, he was... I think, did he get Team of the Year? I'm not basing this on FIFA, by the way. You know. Did he? Wait. It was 2021, yes. He got Team of the Year. He was in the team. He was probably the best left back in that year. Not because Bayern won the Champions League. It's because of him. It's because of what he did in that season. You know? Look, if you ask me, look, Alphonso Davies would be an amazing sign. It's about, you know, obviously you can talk about wages, but fucking Luke Shaw's on 200k a week and he's fucking injured. You know, so if anybody's gonna say, look, again, wages, you know, and obviously his choice if he wants to join Man United or Real Madrid. There's others like I think Guitierrez from Girona. I like MILOS KERKEZ. You know, I think he's very energetic. The one from Bournemouth, I mean, aggressive, can defend, can attack. He's got that pace about him. Obviously, Bournemouth will ask for a fortune. But look, he's also one as well. So yeah, obviously, look, Luke Shaw, look, I said it again. He's a great player. But how many times are we going to rely on Luke Shaw to come back fit? Because if we do, this is what the structure of this club, this is why this team, this is why these players get away with it. Because you're gonna wait for a player who's injury prone, and then he just turns out and just fucks off. It's amazing because I forgot. I was almost gonna end the video there. I almost forgot. Before it was on the day when Taylor got sacked against West Ham. On the West Ham game, before kickoff, there was apparently Luke Shaw picked up another injury when he was injured already. I think, was it 2, 3, 4 weeks? So it would have put him to 5, 6 weeks. I don't know. Taylor got sacked. Next thing you know, it took 2 days for 2 to 3 days to find Man United, to find the new Man United manager. Amorim comes in. Guess what? Luke Shaw's already in training. Wait a minute. I thought you were in fucking injury. Yeah, I thought you were injured. All of a sudden, you're that horny to find the fucking new manager, and now your injury's gone, and now you're just back like that. I don't understand me. Fucking hell, you know he got more. Another injury was added, meaning he was out for another. Again, I said another week or two, but he's back. In Amorim's first game, he comes off the bench, then he goes against Bodo Glimt, and this is not him starting, by the way. He comes off the bench in 3 of his games against Everton. Guess what? He's fucking injured. So are you telling me, did we play Luke Shaw when he wasn't even fit? Because if we did, I don't fucking understand. Because you can't go from being 5 to 6 weeks being injured till he comes back to the new manager coming in and he's fucking fine. I don't understand. How's that work? How's that work? I mean, honestly, if you guys ask me, look, Luke Shaw needs to be like if he could tear his contract up, but because people are gonna say, oh, if we want to sell him, who are we gonna sell him to? Since he's injury prone. You know, look, honestly, I think, and that's the thing. People say, if that's the case, tear up his fucking contract, because he's just too injury prone. And the thing is, we rely on Luke Shaw so much. Yeah, obviously, what happened with Malacia, being on that long injury, no one expected it. It's almost like rare to see how you can be out for a season, a whole season, No, I don't know. All I'm saying, Man United needs to get a new left back. That's all I'm saying. Or even a left-sided centre back who can also play left back as well. They have that versatility about them as well. So yeah, but yeah, that was my short. Oh my gosh, talk about short. But yeah, that was my video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Comment down who do you think Man United should get to replace Luke Shaw. See you on the next one.